Hello, a great evening to everyone. I hope you are now hearing me loud and clear. Before we start, may I request everyone to please tag, share, and mention five of your friends in the chat box. Okay, I'm now seeing reactions in the chat box. So my voice is loud and clear. Thank you. Welcome to the Institute of Global Professionals. I would like to thank everyone for joining us in this wonderful evening. To our lovely participants, I am your host for tonight. My name is Risha S. Digo, a first grade teacher at the International School for Children in Tansa, Cavite, Philippines. I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. I feel honored and privileged to host this webinar. It's my delight to welcome you all to the Institute of Global Professionals 538th free webinar. Thank you all for joining us tonight in this marvelous evening. And it's my humble request and pleasure that you stay with us until the end. I am sure that we will all have many takeaways from this webinar as it ignites your passion and skills. Dear participants, don't forget to like and comment on our webinar. Then tag, share, and mention your friends in the comment box. Let's watch together and learn together, as we believe that power is gained by sharing knowledge. Once again, I am Risha S. Digo, a core volunteer and member of IGP from the Philippines. Every day, some new participants join us, so allow me to give you a little concept about IGP. Institute of Global Professionals serves as student and community resources, providing holistic social work and education to create a proficient generation. IGP is a leading online skill development institution with thousands of learners worldwide. We make it gettable to use for every knowledge seeker to originate a personality, be more ambitious, and be more confident to face any circumstances and develop their own skills. We are entrusted with international recognition. We believe that it's not effective to increase one's skills just by acquiring formal education. Well, training, and consultation to generate proficient generations all over the world. We organized our webinar, training, offline or online courses by best and trained speakers and coaches from all around the world to create the best learning platform for you. Our mission is to empower people and enhance their knowledge and skills. We are proud to inform you that we have already completed 537th webinar successfully. We expect you all to acquire knowledge that will be beneficial in your personal and professional life. We hope that you will continue to support us and remain with us in this long journey. Let me remind you again to please share, tag, comment, and mention five names of your friends in the comment box. Your attachment encourages us to do better and provide the best service to our wonderful audience to continue with our mission in empowering learners around the world. I am cordially welcoming you all. Today, we are presenting the 538th webinar on how to crack interview with engineer Samir Narad. Let's start our program with IGP's mantra, feed your skill. Can you please say it with conviction? Feed your skill. Let me introduce our guest speaker for tonight. He is from India. He gained his electrical engineering diploma from Birmata Jijabai Technological Institute, a pioneer in engineering education in India. He is also a degree holder from Sardar Patel College of Engineering with 55 years legacy as a leading engineering institute. He is a neuro-linguistic programming practitioner. He is also a well-known motivational speaker and life coach. He had been undergoing various training programs for the past 16 years under notable national as well as international trainers to learn in-depth intricacies of human behavior. He started conducting his own motivational seminars in 2015. And since then, he has conducted 500 seminars and created many success stories. And today, he will continue to transform many lives as he ignites your creativity and inspires you in creating your own success story. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Samir Narad.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your fantastic introduction. Hello, my dear friends, and I want to ask you a simple question.
Hello,
Do you
sir.
really want Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Do you really want to crack the interview? Do you really want to crack interview quite easily and confidently? And I know your answer is yes. You really want to crack that interview, and hence you are here in this training. And let me tell you, everything is created twice in the world. Everything is created twice in the world, first in the human mind and then in the real world. So make sure you crack that interview in your mind. Once you crack it over here, then in reality, it is really, really simple. And I request you, please be active, because I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, and be there to comment. Be there to put your answers in the chat box and comment box, wherever you are, maybe YouTube or Facebook. I'm telling you why. Because the moment you're active, then your long term memory is into the picture. The moment you're active, it will go in your long term memory. You can retain the information in really great manner. So make sure you have pen and paper ready so that you can make notes also, and be active. Because when you're active, then only you're going to retain a lot of information. So I'm giving you 5 to 10 more seconds. Please grab pen and paper, or maybe you can have the digital notes also, maybe on your laptop or mobile, doesn't matter, but please be active. Do not do multitasking as of now. Just put your heart and soul in this training, because I'm going to share you some phenomenal techniques by which you can crack the interview. I have given 3 interviews in my life during my engineering span, and I cracked all those interviews, 3 interviews, quite easily. I helped so many people to crack the interviews, to become more confident, and they did it. And so can you. My dear friend, you can do the same. And so let me share you the PPT, and then we can start with the bang, bang, bang with our training. So just give me few seconds. Let me share you the screen. Great. Awesome. Awesome. I hope you can see the PPT right now. And let's start our session. How to crack the interview. But you must be wondering, Samir, I don't have an opportunity. I don't have any interview to face. I'm looking for a job opportunity. Then what to do in that case? How it is going to resonate with me? How it is going to help me? First of all, you help me to find a job, to find an opportunity. You must be having this question. It must be there in your mind. And I want to help you with that first. Because if you don't have an opportunity, then how you're going to go for an interview? As simple as that. So let me share you what kind of mindset you need to have. See, most of the people get bogged down because of inflation, recession, depression, and blah blah blah. Let me tell you, my dear friend, whatever may be the market situation, you need only one job, isn't it? Do you need 100 jobs? Do you need 5,000 jobs? Not at all. You need only one damn job, and you can get it. The moment you have this belief that I can get the damn job, I can get that great job opportunity, then you can get it. But the moment you start creating obstacles in your mind, like there is some recession going on, the pandemic was just over, the opportunities may not be available, there is a lot of scarcity in my field, this that, if you If you keep on thinking about all these things which are beyond your control, you cannot control the inflation, you cannot control the recession, you cannot control the financial depression, you cannot control anything. My dear friend, you can control your mindset. So please have this mindset. I need only one job and I can get that. Have this in your mindset. Then only you're going to have that fantastic opportunity. So instead of complaining about the situation, just have the mindset, I need only one job and I can get it. Let me share you my very short story. In 2010, I got one job. I cracked that interview, I got that job, and on the first day of my job, the HR called me and HR told me, Samir, you have partial color blindness and we can't take you. You know what? The first day of my job, in the first hour, I was at my home. I had to leave that job. And they told, everyone told that because of my partial color blindness, I cannot get job anywhere. Not in government, not in private. I was so devastated at that moment. But still, I believed in myself. I kept on telling myself, Samir, you need only one job. You need only one job. You can get that. You can get that. I kept on convincing myself. I kept on telling myself, and exactly that happened, my dear friend. I got that amazing job. So I want to tell you the same thing. Just have the belief. I need only one job and I can get it quite easily. Believe that. And world is, very small right now. You can get national, international opportunities so easily. Nowadays it is so easy. So believe that you can have that great job. And when you don't have a job, when you are sitting at your home, and when you have a lot of free time, instead of you know wasting that time, please work hard on yourself. Ask yourself honestly, do I really have all those skills which are required in the job? Ask yourself. You may be having that qualification. I know that you may be having that degree, that master's degree, or maybe some MBA. But ask yourself honestly, do I really have that skill? Do I really have that mindset to go in a job and perform at that level? Ask yourself honestly and work hard on yourself, because when you have the free time, that is the best time you can invest on yourself. Let me tell you, once you join a job, you are not going to get enough time to work hard on yourself. Work hard on your language, your communication, your appearance. You're not going to get enough time. So make sure you make most of that time. And even after joining the job also, keep working hard on yourself. It is really amazing quote by Jim Rohn. Instead of working hard in your job, work hard on yourself. Most of the people keep on working hard in their job. They don't work hard on themselves. Let me tell you, once you start working hard on yourself, you're going to create the legacy. And if you keep working hard in your job, you're just going to have the survival. Choice is yours. You want a survival or you want to create a legacy? So my dear friend, if you have the free time, if you do not have any job interview, job opportunity, make sure you put your heart and soul on yourself. Develop all those skills. You know it very well. You know it very. I did not tell you what kind of skills you lack. Your heart, your soul is going to tell you. So please work hard on yourself when you have that free time. Yeah, this is really critical. Emit a vibration of value addition. I'll give you one simple example right now. Suppose you are an owner of a company. You are a director, managing director of a company, and you're supposed to hire 100 people. You're the owner, managing director, CEO, whatever, and you're supposed to hire 100 people. Now, tell me honestly, are you going to give the job based on their requirements? I mean to say, are you going to give job to people who are in badly in need of a job? Are you going to give job to needy people, or are you going to give job to the people who are really hungry to add value in your company? Tell me in the chat box. Tell me chat box, comment box, to whom you're going to give those job opportunities. Are you going to give the job opportunity to needy people? Maybe those people may be financially down, they may be really financially burdened and all. They maybe have a lot of challenging situations in their life, in family. Are you going to give job to them, or you're going to prefer people who are really hungry to learn, really hungry to grow, really hungry to add value in your company? Ask yourself honestly and tell me in the comment box. I know you being the owner of a company, instead of getting emotional, you are going to be very practical and you are going to choose people who are damn talented, damn powerful, who are hungry to add value in your company, isn't it? Because you want to grow your business, man. You want to grow your business. You haven't started your business for the charity. You have started your business for the growth. So you're going to choose only powerful people, the people who are interested in doing value addition. And why I'm telling you all these things? Because remember this quote, same frequency people attract each other. Let me repeat, same frequency people attract each other. If you're emitting the vibration of contribution, value addition, then you are going to attract great opportunities. Why? Because all the managing directors, CEOs, and the HR professionals, they are looking for exactly such kind of people. So there is a frequency match, my dear friend. Have you heard? There is one more quote: "Your vibe attract your tribe." Your vibe attract your tribe. Kind of vibe you have, kind of aura you have, kind of vibration you have, you're going to attract same kind of people. And every HR manager, every owner is looking for the people who are hungry for growth, who are hungry to add value in their company. I know you need salary, 100%, you deserve that, you're going to get that salary, that payment and all those things, but your core value has to be of the value addition. Is it making sense? Just let's put it in the chat box, put in the chat box, comment box. Is it making sense? All the managers, HR guys, and all, they are looking for the hungry people who are hungry to add value. And if you show that hunger through your vibration, because you're not going to meet them physically at the start, as you're sitting at your home, your vibrations are going towards them. And let me tell you, vibrations do travel. I hope you must be knowing the science of vibration. Whatever you think, you create those vibrations, and those vibrations never lie. Your vibration is going to do the work for you. So make sure you emit the vibration of value addition. Instead of being needy, being in challenge, being in problem, and I really want job, I really want job. Instead of emitting such vibration of, desperate approach, instead of having the desperate approach for a job, have the approach of the value addition, because this is what they are looking for. This is really unique stuff, I'm telling you. I'm damn sure you mustn't have heard of all these things. This is really unique stuff. This is really deep stuff I'm sharing with you, and it is going to transform your life, my dear friend. It is going to transform your life. So just let me know if it is making sense with you in the chat box and comment box. Just let me know if it is making sense with you. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Thank you so much for your fantastic response. I really appreciate that. Great. Let me continue. Your network is your net worth. As you are sitting at your home and you're not having opportunities, make sure you create your network. Let me tell you, the Facebook, the Insta, the LinkedIn, all these great websites, all these great apps, you can connect over there, and you can connect with a lot of people of your field, because your net worth is dependent upon your network. Make sure you create a great network. Try to do friendship with different people. You really never know who is going to support you. Try to be in connect with the HR managers of your field. One of the cool hack I would love to share: go on LinkedIn, go on LinkedIn and follow all the HRs of the company you're looking for. You can follow them. It's quite easy. And once you follow them, then what you need to do, whatever they share on the social media, especially in LinkedIn, I mean to say, whatever they share on the LinkedIn, comment on that, like that, share that. Always be in touch with them. What you're doing by doing so, you are creating visibility for yourself. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not bribing that HR manager. You're not bribing. You are just trying to build that rapport. You're building that connection. Do that, my dear friend. You're nothing to lose. And this is how you can be visible. And more visible you are, One day that HR may contact you. You really never know. I don't say that HR only going to give you the job opportunity, but this is one of the way by which you can connect professionally and you can build your network. Be in touch with your seniors also, because those seniors are always looking for the expansion, because those seniors usually take those interviews. So be in touch with them. You really never know who is going to help you, support you. So get out of your comfort zone. It is not that easy to connect with someone directly and start talking with them, I know that, but you need to go out of your comfort zone, because your network is your net worth. So these are the different strategies I'm sharing you, my dear friend, so that you can create that golden opportunity for yourself. Is it making sense with you that network is your net worth? Always create a great network, and there are so many opportunities are available on the social media by which you can do it so easily. Let's continue the journey. Yeah, and finally, let's believe that you got an opportunity. Finally, you got an opportunity, and you're going to go for an interview. By doing all these things, finally you got an opportunity, you're going to go for an interview. But let us first understand, what is an interview? What is an interview? Please write it down. It is going to transform your life, specifically in the terms of interview. Interview is nothing but advertisement. Please write it down. Interview is nothing but advertisement. Advertisement of whom? It is your advertisement. You are selling yourself. My dear friend, you are selling yourself. And make sure you sell yourself in a great way. Because in 10-15 minutes, you're supposed to sell your qualities, sell your education, sell your attitude, sell your talent, and all those things. So please understand, interview is an advertisement of yourself. You are selling yourself. I hope you have written. And I request you, put this word advertisement in the chat box and comment box, because this is really critical word, really important word. Put this word in a chat box or comment box, maybe on Facebook or maybe YouTube, doesn't matter. Just put it. Just put it right now. I know you understood, but still put it, because once you type it, once you put it, then it is going to go in your long-term memory. You will retain that information for the longer time. Interview is an advertisement, advertisement of yourself. And advertisement is all about selling. And know what the selling is all about? Always remember, I want to share you an amazing definition of selling right now. What is selling? Selling is nothing but transfer of enthusiasm from a seller to a buyer. Let me repeat. Selling is nothing but transfer of enthusiasm from a seller to a buyer. Have you ever noticed that whenever you buy something, whenever you purchase something, you always purchase from the people who make you feel good, where you feel that vibe. When you go to a mall or a shop or maybe anywhere, any market, you always go to a specific shop where you see those people are happy, they are welcoming, the hospitality is quite great. You go over there. Have you ever noticed that? Unconsciously, subconsciously, you go over there. Indirectly, you go over there. Why? Because selling is nothing but transfer of enthusiasm. Let me give you one simple example right now. One more simple example. Suppose I want to sell this mobile to you. I want to sell this mobile to you. And while selling this mobile, I say it with a low energy. Even the mobile is quite fantastic, quite amazing, but I sell it with a low energy, like, this is a great mobile. I have been using it and it is quite new. I have been using it and it is working really well. There is no lag time. It can be really great for you. You can play the games over here. You can browse the internet and all. Quite great speed, great camera. Front camera is there for selfie. You'll enjoy that. See, if I say that, even though whatever I'm saying it's great, the content is great, but if I say this energy, there's a huge probability you will not buy it. But the moment I say it with a lot of energy, see, the energy doesn't mean you have to be loud. The meaning of energy is nothing but you are saying it with conviction. There is some kind of enthusiasm over there. If I say like that, this is really amazing, cool mobile where you have amazing front camera for the fantastic selfies and amazing back camera. It is 48 megapixel. You can capture the long distance images. It is great for video shooting. Trust me, you will love it and you will thank me for the lifetime for this mobile. When I start saying like that, there is a huge probability you will buy it. My dear friend, when you're going for an interview, you are selling yourself. And when you're selling yourself, that point of time, you must be full of energy. I'm not saying loud, I'm saying you should be full of energy. Why? Because have you ever seen any advertisement till now where the characters in those advertisement are very lousy, very dull? Have you ever seen like that? Never, right? You always see all those actresses, models in those advertisement are quite bubbly, quite chirpy, quite happy, quite enthusiastic, isn't it? My dear friend, whenever you want to sell something, you need to create those emotions. Let me give you one critical factor regarding selling, regarding advertisement. People buy with emotions. You can write it down. People buy with emotions and justify it logically later. Please write it down. People buy with emotions and justify it logically later. So whenever you're going for an interview, you need to appeal to their emotions of those interviewers. And how you're going to do that? You're going to do that with your broad smile. You're going to do that with your enthusiasm, with your charisma, with your vibration. That is what you need to do, my dear friend. That is what you need to do. This is a transfer of enthusiasm. I hope you must have written this statement in your notebook. I request you just put it in the comment box and chat box. Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. Please put it. I know it's a long word, but please do it because you can retain it for the longer duration. Put it in the chat box or comment box. Enthusiasm. Put it right now. Enthusiasm. Put it right now. Enthusiasm. Great. Thank you so much. And I want you to be a bit into right now. Be enthusiastic right now. Just say it 3 times wherever you are. Say it 3 times. I caught it. I caught it. I caught it. Say it right now. Say it 3 times. I caught it. I caught it. I caught it. It is not something foolish because when you involve your body, when you're enthusiastic, then you're going to retain this information for the longer duration. You're learning for the enthusiasm, regarding enthusiasm. So let's be enthusiastic. Yes, I got it. I got it. I got it. Great, my dear friend. Let's continue the journey. Wow, this is really amazing. Most of the people are not aware about this. Whenever you communicate, my dear friend, words are only 7%. Tone of voice is only 38% and body language is 55%. Do you know this? Have you ever heard about it? Most of the people quite concerned whenever they go for the interview or presentation about their content, isn't it? Most of the people are damn concerned about their choice of words, their content. Check it out. Words are only 7%. Voice modulation is 38% and body language is 55%. And if you remove the content part, 93%, 93, 38 plus 55, 93% is your voice modulation and body language. Think about it. Think about it, my dear friend. 93%. 7% is your content. You put your heart and soul on the content only. When you go for an interview, you put your heart and soul on content and you completely forget about tonality and body language. Let me tell you, your voice modulation 38%, body language 55% is dependent on your subconscious mind. You cannot consciously control that. You can consciously control your content, what you're going to speak maybe, but you cannot control quite easily your voice modulation and body language. It is controlled subconsciously. Have you heard one statement? Your body speaks louder than your words. Your body speaks louder than your words. In interview panel, there is always a guy who is body language expert. From your body language, they understand what kind of confidence you have. So you cannot fake it, my dear friend. So your voice modulation and body language is controlled by your subconscious mind. And I'm going to tell you amazing tools, techniques, strategies by which you can have the fantastic programming of your subconscious mind. And automatically your voice modulation and body language will be top class, because that is 93%. That is going to create a great impact in your communication, not just in interview, in day-to-day life also, in public speaking also, everywhere. 93% is your body language and voice modulation, and it is controlled by your subconscious mind. So I'll give you a simple example right now. Suppose I talk to you like this. I say only words right now. Hello friends, I am Samir Narad. I am a motivational speaker. Whenever I give the training, I create success stories. Thank you. Only words. Boring. If I add some tonality over there, it can be like this. Hello friends, I am Samir Narad. I am a motivational speaker. Whenever I give training, I create success stories. You will enjoy a bit because I added voice modulation into that. Now I'm adding the magic ingredient, body language. Hello, my dear friends. I'm Samir Narad. I'm a motivational speaker. And whenever I give training, I create success stories. Now you will feel it like a package. You'll feel like powerful, amazing. Why? Because I added body language into that. So, my dear friend, make sure you work on your voice modulation and body language. And how you're going to work that? By working on your subconscious mind. Because your voice modulation and your body language is spontaneous. You cannot plan and do that, because if you plan it, if you try to act over there, then they are going to catch it quite easily. It is going to be a fake kind of a thing. So don't fake, just be yourself. Voice modulation, body language, 93%, and we are going to check it out through subconscious mind. So just put it in the chat box and comment box. Got it? If you got this concept, just put it in the chat box and comment box. Got it? It's a critical concept. Most of the people are not aware of this. They are concerned like anything about only content. And content is only 7%. Content is important. I don't say you talk any rubbish and they will select you. But the way you present that content, that matters a lot. And it is 93%. The way you present, your voice modulation and your body language. Great. Thank you so much for your fantastic response, my dear friends. So let's continue the journey. And let us go into those mind power tools. Access your subconscious mind. I just told you that your voice modulation and your body language combined total is 93%, and it is controlled by your subconscious mind. Tell me honestly, whenever you sing a song, I know even if you are not a great singer, if you're not a professional singer, but whenever you're happy, whenever you're enthusiastic, you sing really well. Do you agree? Just let me know in the chat box. Just say yes in the chat box if you agree. Just say yes in the chat box if you agree. Whenever you're happy, enthusiastic, joyous, then even if you're not a great singer, but still you can sing quite well. Have you ever experienced that? And whenever you're down, whenever your mood is not that great, in that time, in that moment, you cannot sing properly. Even if you're a professional singer, and even if you're not professional singer, you cannot sing properly. Isn't it? So don't you think singing is nothing but a voice modulation? Because what is singing? There are some lyrics, and you use those tonality to play with those lyrics. You play with those lyrics with your tonality, isn't it? So my dear friend, whenever you're happy and enthusiastic, you can play with your tonality really well. And that is nothing but a voice modulation. And that happiness, that confidence is within your subconscious. The happiness, that confidence is within your subconscious. One more example I'll give. So whenever you're playing a sport, any kind of sport, and while playing that, if you're enjoying, if you're confident, don't you think your body language is quite swift? Your body language is quite amazing. The way you move, the way you run is quite awesome. Be it football or be it hockey or any kind of sport you like, or basketball, you feel really charged up, you feel really amazing, your body is moving in a great way. But whenever you go in the pressure, you cannot move your body in a great way, you cannot run at your optimum speed. You must have noticed that whenever you are in pressure while playing any kind of sport, your body is either very stiff or maybe very loose. You lose control on your body, isn't it? Do you agree? So this voice modulation and the body language is controlled by your mindset, the programming of your subconscious mind. The more happier you are, more confident you are, you can move your body, you can use your voice in a great way. I hope it is making sense with you. Your voice modulation and body language is controlled by the subconscious. I just gave you the few examples regarding that. Now you must be thinking, Samir, I got it. Now please tell me how to program the subconscious mind. It is so simple, my dear friend. It is so simple. You know what you're supposed to do? You need to do the mental practice. You're supposed to do the mental practice every night. See, subconscious mind is quite a big topic. I don't want to go into that. I just want to give you solutions directly. Okay, and if you want to go in a depth of subconscious mind, then I strongly recommend you one book, Power of a Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. You can read that book. Phenomenal book, amazing book. But as of now, I'm just going to keep it really crisp so that I can deliver the important message, because we do not have ample amount of time. I want to just deliver important message. So how to program the subconscious mind, my dear friend? Now, whatever I'm going to share right now, it may sound something mumbo jumbo, something illogical, but it is not. All the great athletes, all great sports people, all great successful people, business people follow these techniques. You can Google it. You can Google it and you can get that confirmation. How you're going to do that? Let me share you that. Every night before going to sleep, okay? Every night before going to sleep, just sit on your bed and close your eyes and imagine that you're giving fantastic interview. Just close your eyes and imagine you are giving fantastic interview. You are quite confident. It may be the group discussion or interview. You are quite confident. You're speaking confidently. You are dashing. You are feeling amazing. You're happy, and they are appreciating you. Imagine that. And at the end, they are congratulating you and they are saying you are selected. You're awesome. Have you got it? This is what you want, right? This is what you badly, badly want, isn't it? And this is what you need to do. Every night before going to sleep, close your eyes, sit on your bed, and imagine that. Imagine that interview room. Feel that interview. Speak with confidence, because you can do it quite easily, because you're doing it in your imagination. Yeah, you must be wondering, why before going to sleep? Why not in afternoon? Why not in evening? Why not 11 a.m.? Why only before going to sleep? My dear friend, before going to sleep, you are in a hypnotic state. You are in a great state where you can program your subconscious mind faster. So this is what you need to do just before going to sleep. Now you must be wondering, what is going to happen with that? Let me share you what magic is going to happen. Have you ever used GPS system in your mobile? Map, Google Maps and all. Have you ever used that in your mobile? How you do it? Suppose you want to go at certain place and you don't know that exact pathway. Then what you do? You just put it as a destination. And once you put it as a destination, then the GPS system, that Google Map, guide you. Go straight, take left, take right, and all those things. But what you are doing at the first, you are putting the destination and then the guidance is coming. You are putting the destination first, then the guidance is coming. In the same manner, my dear friend, when you put the destination, what is your destination? Giving a fantastic interview and they are congratulating you for your selection. If you put it in your mind, then what is going to happen? Your mind is going to guide you. Your mind is going to guide you. And guide you for what? Your mind is going to guide you what kind of questions are going to come, what kind of topics they are going to talk about. All those intuition you're going to get. You may wear certain clothes which are really, those colors which are really favorable to those interview people. It may happen because you're going to work in a sixth sense. Just put the destination, my dear friend, just the destination. Then the subconscious mind will do the rest. And when you imagine that, trust me, when you imagine that every night before going to sleep, you literally program your subconscious mind. And always remember, subconscious mind works on the principle of compulsion. What is the meaning of compulsion? Compulsion means once you program the subconscious mind, then subconscious mind will do it for you. When you go for the interview, your subconscious will speak for you. You're not going to speak for yourself. Your subconscious will do the speaking for you. And you will not believe how you are speaking it so fluently in such a great way. I'll give you one more simple example to make you understand the concept of subconscious mind. Suppose there is one person, or let us take your example. If you wear wristwatch, okay, in your left wrist, you wear the wristwatch. Every single day you wear the wristwatch. For a number of years, you have been wearing the wristwatch, and one day you forgot to wear the wristwatch because of XYZ reason. Don't you think on that day you're going to look at your left wrist again and again, even though you know there is no watch on your wrist? You've forgotten that, but still you're going to watch it again and again. Why? Because you have that habit, you have that compulsion, you have that urge, and this is called subconscious urge, my dear friend. And if you program your subconscious mind that you are speaking confidently in interview, you are phenomenal in interview, you are selected in that interview, then you program your subconscious mind for that. Then what will happen? When you will go for the interview, your subconscious will speak for you, and you will speak in a great way, and they will select you. It's magical. I know, because I do not have much time as of now. I'm just giving you a few simple examples. And let me tell you, interview is all about handling pressure. Do you agree? Just put it in the chat box if you agree. Just say yes in the chat box if you agree. Interview is nothing but how you handle pressure, because you already know what to speak, what answers you need to deliver and all. How you present it under pressure cooker situation, that pressure situation, that matters the most, isn't it? So how you're going to handle that pressure? To handle that pressure in that advertisement that interview, you need to use the subconscious mind. All Olympians, almost all Olympians, great sports people, they use this technique of visualization. This is what we are discussing. Every night before going to sleep, visualize the success. Imagine that success. Just think about it. All the great people use this technique. Have you heard the name Michael Phelps? You must have heard, right? The guy who won 23 gold medals in Olympics. Not a joke, man. 23 gold medals in Olympics. Just go on Google and search Michael Phelps visualization. Just put Michael Phelps visualization in the Google. You will get to know a lot of videos about visualization process. And Michael Phelps, who won 23 gold medals, use the visualization process like anything. This is what you need to do. I know you're not going to handle that kind of pressure. There is no need to go for Olympics as of now. I know you're not going to go for it. But whatever pressure you're supposed to handle in the interview, you can handle it really well when you use this tool. Because, my dear friend, the voice modulation and body language is 93%, and it is controlled by your subconscious mind. Again and again, I'm telling you, 93%. It's a huge number. It's a make or break number. Content is only 7%. 93%, how you're going to present that, what kind of pressure handling capability you have, what kind of smile you have in the interview, that matters the most. And you can smile in the interview, you can be fantastic in the interview moment you control your subconscious mind, moment you program your subconscious mind. Is it making sense, my dear friend? Just put it in the chat box. Say yes in the chat box if it is making sense to you. And you can go in the depth of subconscious in the book Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. So use this mind power tool of visualization. Your mind will be habitual to that. Whatever the pressure you're supposed to handle in the interview, your mind will be quite habitual, because every single day you must be visualizing that. Please understand, you must be thinking right now, Samir, how come it is possible? Because it is all fake. Every night you're visualizing something which is absolutely fake. Please understand, our mind cannot differentiate between what is real and what we vividly imagine. Let me repeat, our mind cannot differentiate between what is real and what we vividly imagine. So whenever you have a dream, next day if the dream is horrible, then you feel like, oh my god, thank you, that was a dream. If the dream was horrible, that dream frightens you. Even if that is a dream, it is just fake stuff, but still it frightens you. Why? Because our mind cannot differentiate between what is real and what we vividly imagine. And if you can imagine that every single day, then you're going to have that belief. You're going to develop that confidence. And hence, this is a critical skill. This is a critical technique, my dear friend. And you can use this technique for any kind of situation. Any kind of situation. If you're preparing for exam and all, you can use this technique. All those results which you want to achieve in your life, health, wealth, career, relationship, finance, social, spiritual, you can accomplish that with the power of the subconscious mind. Great, let's continue the journey, because I stress upon this point because 93% of your communication, the way you're going to present yourself, is dependent on your belief, on your confidence, and the belief, that confidence, it is there in your subconscious mind. So make sure you follow this tool. Great, let's continue the journey. Now this is really cool. Send blessings to interviewers. Now, you must be wondering, why should I send blessings to interviewers? What is the need of that? My dear friend, my dear friend, whenever you think about someone, you literally send SMS to that person, SMS to the subconscious mind of that person. See, that person is not going to understand who is sending the message, but subconsciously they also receive it. So when you send lots of blessings to interviewers, what you're doing, you are building great rapport with them, you are building great connection with them. So do that. And how you can send the blessings? Quite simple. Just say, God bless you. God bless you with the health. God bless you with the wealth. God bless you with all the happiness in the life. God bless you with the radiant health. God bless you with the unlimited wealth. And God bless you with all the happiness in the world. You can bless your interviewers like that. See, I'm not saying do not do any kind of preparation and keep on sending blessings. No. What I'm saying, put your heart and soul in a preparation of your interview. But whenever you get free time, traveling, we are waiting somewhere, whenever you get free time, you're in your prayer time, make sure you send blessings to them. Because moment you start sending blessings to them, when you will face them in the interview, they will be very friendly with you. They will be really, really friendly with you. And they can support you, and you're going to feel like home. You're going to feel like comfortable. My dear friend, it's a unique technique. Make sure you use this technique. Send blessings to your interviewers. Consider them as your distant relatives. My dear friend, again, I have to tell you, interview is all about handling the pressure. It's all about handling the pressure. And how you're going to do that? I told you different tools. One more tool I want to share with you. Consider all the interviewers as your distant relatives. When you meet them, feel like those are my distant relatives. You're faking it, I know, but this is how you can calm yourself down. This is how you're going to handle the pressure, my dear friend. It's a really cool hack. Don't tell them, don't call them with the uncle and auntie. Don't do these mistakes. I'm not saying you go and call them, hey uncle, hey auntie. Don't do like that. But within your mind and system, just feel it. Those are my relatives. Those are my distant relatives. After so many months, I'm going to meet them. Then only you're going to have a nice, charming smile on your face. Nice, charming smile. And that is going to help you to crack interview. So make sure you do that. Careless approach. Now, this is really weird. I know whatever I'm going to share in coming 2 to 3 minutes, it may not be that easy for you to digest, but it is what it is. Careless approach. When you go for an interview, just Go carelessly. I mean to say, do not care about the result. Whether you're going to perform well or not, do not care about it. Just go there and perform. Go as if you are doing some favor to that company by going for an interview. Let me repeat. When you're going for an interview, go over there as if you're doing some kind of favor to them by coming for an interview. So do not care about what is going to happen in the interview. Just enjoy. Please type this word in the chat box, in comment box right now. Enjoy. Enjoy that moment of interview, because only if you enjoy, then only you're going to have the great body language, voice modulation, all those things. Obviously your subconscious is going to help you for that, but still you have to have this mindset. Be absolutely careless about the result. Be careful about your performance, but careless about the result. Just go over there and give your best. Let me tell you, all great sports people, all great businessmen, when they go for important meeting or for important match, they take it as a normal match. Have you ever heard, I'm from India, so I hope you know, in India, cricket is a religion. Cricket is a religion. And whenever there is a match between India and Pakistan, it is a high voltage game. Everyone in the world knows that. I hope you must be knowing it if you follow cricket. So whenever the India Pakistan match is there, if you listen to the captains, the players, they always say it is just a one more game for us. There is a huge pressure on them. Let me tell you, on both players, on Indians also and Pakistani players also, there is a huge pressure. But what they do, they just tell, this is just a normal game for us. This is one of the game for us, a normal game. They are just calming themselves down, and they always say, both the team captain always say, it is not about the skills. It is all about how we handle the pressure. How we handle the pressure. In 2019 Cricket World Cup final, the captain of England team, Ian Morgan, when he was going to bat, when he was walking towards the crease on the ground, you know what he was saying? What he was chanting with himself? I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. He wasn't caring at all what is going to happen, whether he is going to win or lose. He was absolutely careless. Why? Because if you care too much about whether you're going to win or lose, you will be in pressure. And once you go into pressure, you cannot perform. Once you have great expectations, then you are not going to perform that well. Your voice modulation and body language will be sluggish, or maybe you may be too much enthusiastic, or you may be not up to the mark. So my dear friend, this is really cool technique. This is all psychology, my dear friend. And I did that when I was going for those interviews, way back in 2009, 10, 11. That point of time, I used to go like, I don't care. I'm just going to express myself. I'm just going to express myself, because let's be honest. When you go for the interview, you cannot change anything. In those 10 minutes, whatever you are supposed to share with them. Whatever you are as a human being, just share yourself with them, because you cannot change anything. You cannot put something extra over there. Just be yourself. Just be natural. Just be yourself. And this is how you're going to create a great impact. Because if you try to push yourself in those 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the interview, you know what message you're giving to your mind? I'm not prepared. If you push yourself too much, you're giving message to your system, I am not prepared. And it will be displayed in your voice modulation and body language. You may be sharing great content, you may be speaking correctly, but your body language and voice modulation will give the wrong signals. So make sure, my dear friend, you just be careless about the result. You know, Indian cricket team captain, the ex-captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni, you must be aware about him. So he always said that whenever we go on the ground, we just enjoy the game. We do not think about winning or losing. We just enjoy the game. Just enjoy the game, because moment you enjoy the game, be it a game or be the interview, moment you enjoy it, you're going to give a fantastic performance. Do you agree? Moment you enjoy something, you give the fantastic performance. Just put it in the chat box if you agree, if it is making sense with you. Moment you enjoy something, you put your heart and soul. You are absolutely free soul when you enjoy something. And this is what you need to do in the interview. Be absolutely careless, be yourself, and just rock it, my dear friend. Just rock it. Let's move to the next concept. And thank you so much for a fantastic response. I really appreciate that. Importance of power pose. Let me tell you, just before going for an interview, just before going for an interview, if you stand like this, this is a power pose. You can see how this girl is standing. If you stand like this for 2 minutes, just before going for an interview, if you stand like this for 2 minutes, you know what will happen? Your cortisol levels. Cortisol. What is a cortisol? Cortisol is a stress hormone. Cortisol is a stress hormone which is making you uncomfortable. That hormone, cortisol, is going to go down. That stress hormone is going to go down. And what is going to increase? Testosterone. Now, what is the meaning of testosterone? Testosterone is a hormone which is going to give you the ability to fight. Warrior kind of approach. Warrior kind of approach you're going to get from testosterone. And testosterone will go up when you stand like this for 2 minutes. It is known as power pose. It is known as power pose. Now, you may say, Samir, are you crazy or what? We are not going to get 2 minutes. No one is going to wait for us. When they call out our name, they are not going to get 2 minutes to stand like this. What you're talking about? 2 minutes, not possible. My dear friend, this is a static power pose. Static. This is a stationary, static power pose. But if you do the dynamic power pose, then you can get the same result in 2 seconds. You can get the impact of 2 minutes in 2 seconds. And what is a dynamic power pose? Let me share you that. See, dynamic power pose can be anything. I'll show my power pose. For me, it is like this. Yes, yes, yes. For some people, it is like this. Yes, yes, yes. For some people, it's like this. Yes, yes, yes. It can be anything. It has to be dynamic. You must use your body in a great way. Just for 2 seconds. If you can do that just for 2 seconds before going for an interview, you're going to have the great, great, great ability to manage your pressure and rock like a champion. All athletes do that. All athletes, business people, public speakers do that. Tony Robbins, the number one speaker in the world, do that. Before every session, they do it. My dear friend, that 10-minute advertisement of yours, that interview, do it. Power pose. And you're going to crack it. Just put power pose in the chat box and comment box right now. Just put power pose in the chat box or comment box right now, immediately. I want you to hold on this information in your system for the long duration. And hence, I'm asking you to write. Put power pose in the chat box and comment box. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, my dear friends. Let's continue the journey. Clothing. Let me be very transparent over here. You need to be quite formal. Don't go funky over there. Don't go like cool dude. Go formal over there. And your clothing has to be as per the requirement of the job. The kind of job you're going to go for, you should take care. And I don't want to go into clothing because it's quite a big topic. It will take 2 more hours, and I'm not expert into that. I would strongly recommend go on YouTube and please check out what kind of clothes you can wear for the interview. Check it out. It may be tie or maybe kind of shirts, trousers, and all those things. For the girls, there is the complete attire is different. Please check it out on YouTube. There are so many things. One or two small things I will just share. That your belt color, suppose you're a male, okay? If you're a male, then your belt color, your shoe color, and your socks color has to be same. There are few things are there. You can check it out on YouTube, and you'll get a lot of amazing videos. And even if you go to the great malls or some markets, they can guide you what kind of clothes you're supposed to wear as per your body, what kind of color combinations and all. Lot of things you can explore, but please do proper homework. And for boys and girls, please wear proper deos, perfume and all. All these basic things. And the beard style, your hairstyle, and all those things you need to take care. The nose part, the ear part, everything you need to take care. Everything. For girls, the makeup and all, what kind of makeup you should go for, light makeup, heavy. Please check it out on the YouTube. Do not take it lightly, because that is going to form the great impression on others. The first impression is a lasting impression. Always remember. So let us move ahead. And when interview starts, what do you think? When interview starts, most of the people think the interview starts when they enter in the room, when they sit on the chair, the interview starts. And whenever they start answering the question. Wrong. Interview starts moment you enter in the room. The way you walk, the way you walk inside the room, the way you pull that chair, the way you sit, interview has started. The moment you enter the interview room. Yeah, I know nowadays there are a lot of online interviews are going on. I agree to that, but world is going back to the normal and formal interviews are happening. So I'm talking about a formal interview as of now. I'm not considering the online interview. So make sure the moment you enter, you walk like a champion. Have a nice smile on your face. Be dashing, be confident, and sit like a champion. That is really important, because interview has started moment you entered the interview room. How to sit? So whenever there is a chair, do not sit at the tip of the chair. I hope you know that. Sit comfortably. Sit properly in the chair. It's not like if you sit, some people have the misconception that if they sit properly in the chair, they may sound rude. Not at all. What is rude about that? You're sitting comfortably in chair. So be comfortable in that chair. Sit properly. Be like a champion. Just go over there, enjoy yourself. Handshake. And one more thing, do not do handshake on your own. If they are raising the hand for the handshake, then only you go over there. And while doing the handshake, make sure it is firm handshake. Again, there is a misconception. Some people feel like if they do the normal handshake, if they don't put a lot of pressure, then it will be quite, humble kind of a thing. Wrong. Even if the big celebrity is in front of you, and if you are doing the handshake, it has to be firm. I'm not asking you to crush that, but it has to be firm. It has to be proper. Do the handshake, and you can have a lot of tutorials on YouTube about the handshake. So make sure it has to be the firm handshake in case you're going for the handshake. And don't initiate the handshake. Let me remind you, do not initiate the handshake. Let them initiate and then you go for it. Otherwise, not. Now, this is the master blaster question. This is the ultimate question of every interview. Tell me something about yourself. There are different versions to this question. Tell me something about yourself, or maybe why should we hire you? What is your X factor? Something like that. Please, I request you, do not say I'm humble. When people ask you, tell me something about yourself, do not tell them I'm humble, I'm honest, I'm punctual. These answers are not going to help you. These are childish answers. Humble, punctual, these are very basic necessities. There is no need to tell them that you are like that. You have to be like that. There is no way out. But they are asking about you. And when they are asking about you, do not tell about your family members, because they're not going to hire your family. They are hiring you. So tell about yourself. What you're going to tell about yourself? Tell about your strengths. Tell about your gifts. Tell what kind of value addition you can do for them. First of all, you can tell your name, maybe your age, what kind of qualification you did, and then directly go on the strengths. What kind of strengths you have. Now you must be wondering, how can I understand my strengths? See, there are so many different ways by which you can understand yourself. Go and talk with your friends. Ask them what kind of strengths you have. They will give you some amazing answers. Maybe your relatives, your family members, go and ask them. If you want to explore more, you can go for some psychometric tests, some aptitude tests. From that also you can understand about your God gifted potentials. Or maybe you can have a review of your life. What kind of amazing things you have done in your life till now, what people appreciate you for. From that you will understand. Sometimes we do some amazing stuff, but we take ourselves for granted. Don't do like that. So please be aware what kind of strengths you have. And I want to give you one great tip. You may not believe it, but it is really amazing. I personally follow it and I help so many people across world with this tool. you can make most of to like astrology, numerology, and fingerprint science. And from that, you can understand your God gifted potential. You can understand your God gifted potential from astrology, the day you're born and all. Just check it out. The date of birth you have. Let us do very simple thing. Okay, because astrology or fingerprint science, it may be not easy for you to explore and all, but numbers you can explore quite easily. Whichever birth date you have, just go on YouTube right now. Suppose you're fifth born, just go on the YouTube and put qualities of number five people. Qualities of number five people. Because when you put five, they will give the qualities of 14th also, and 23 born, 23rd born also. So fifth, 14th, and 23rd born, all these people will come in the bracket of five. Suppose you're born on 7th, then 7th, 16th, and 25th born people fall under category of number 7. So you can just put what are the qualities of number 7 people, or 16 born, or 18 born, 19 born, whatever. You will, and if you watch 10, 15, 20 videos, you will go crazy. You will go crazy, and you will understand yourself much more deeper. You will understand why you do what you do. You will understand why you do what you do, and you will understand yourself really well. You start accepting yourself, you'll start loving yourself, and you will create magic in the interview, because you will portray real true self, what kind of God gifted potential you have in the tell me something about yourself. You can share your achievements in the tell me something about yourself. You can share what are your future plans and tell me something about yourself. In case they ask you for your weakness, do not share a weakness which is going to impact the chance of your job, the great opportunity you have in front of you. So share your weakness in such a way that it is not going to impact the job interview. They're not going to ask you directly, but in case they ask, tell some different weaknesses which are not related to your job. Something like I hate dogs or something like that. You can share anything, but do not share anything regarding that job. Or maybe you can share that weakness in such a way that it will be a great gift. Suppose you're short tempered and they ask you that what is your weakness, you can say I'm a short tempered. But while sharing that, you share that I know I'm a short tempered, but because of my short tempered nature, people around me are quite disciplined. People around me are quite disciplined, and I get things done quite easily. So what you're doing, you have used the tool of short temperedness for the productivity. So you can share in such a unique manner that your weakness become your strength. I hope it is making sense with you. Yeah. So let me go to the next point. And what to do when they neglect? What to do when they neglect? In case they neglect you, you're answering really great, you're confident, and they're neglecting you. They're checking maybe the mobile, or they're looking here and there. Please understand, they are playing with your temperament. They are playing with your ability to handle stress. It is a kind of stress interview. So you be chill. You keep sharing your answer. You be relaxed. You don't get fumble. You just be yourself and keep sharing your answer. They are just neglecting to check your temperament. Yeah. So be yourself, my dear friend. And what to do if you don't know the answer? What to do if you don't know the answer? Do not try to create some kind of stories. Do not fake something over there. If you don't know something, say, I don't know. Politely, not in aggressive way. Politely, you say, sir, I really don't know. Because if you try to make the stories, they will understand you are fooling them quite easily. From your body language, they will understand you're fooling them. And they don't want such manipulative people. So please make sure that you do not create some stories over there. If you don't know something, you say, I don't know. Yeah, but suppose if you're going for a job and where the some part of convincing or manipulation is important in that job, then they can test you in that case. So you can go a little bit for the manipulation in case your job requirement is like that. In case, but 99% I would say you should say I don't know. Be truthful, because your body is going to speak louder than your words. So that's it, my dear friend. So believe and succeed. This is the last slide of my today's presentation. Believe and succeed. Just believe that you deserve a job. Start doing that affirmation. Believe that you deserve job and you're going to have magic in your life. Maybe you can write down in your notebook maybe 20, 30, 50 times that I have got a job, I have got a job. You can start doing the affirmation, or maybe you can go in front of a mirror every night. Maybe you can go in front of a mirror and you can say, yes, I got a job, yes, I got a job, yes, I got a job. Pump yourself up with a great belief. Then only magic is going to happen. Then only magic is going to happen. And make sure when you join the job, give your best. You know why? Because if you give your best, then the God will do the rest. There is an amazing quote: give the world the best you have, give the world the best you have, then best in the world, then best in the world will come back to you, and only you. Thank you so much, my dear friend. God bless you.
Wow, that was Mr. Zamir Narad. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your precious time with us. Thank you so much for your contribution in imparting your knowledge and expertise in providing insightful ideas that enlightened us. I am very sure that our students here and those who are aiming for a job will easily bag their desired position. You truly inspired many lives tonight. Will you please allow me to share my insights?
Yeah, go ahead.
Your message today actually reminds me of the practice that we do in the school where I teach. In the school where I teach, we always remind our students, we always motivate them, and we tell them that they are always good. You're good, and you can always do better. It's about having a positive mindset, having a growth mindset that helps them in believing in themselves and really putting action to see great result. Tonight, you made all educators be more considerate and cautious in planning our lessons. We're now thinking of more ways and techniques we can include in our lesson planning to provide adequate lesson opportunities, learning opportunities for learners to prepare them for the challenges in the outside world. No doubt our viewers surely benefited today. I believe that it will help them and all the educators become more equipped in educating young learners to help them become more responsible, productive, and successful citizens. Once again, thank you, Sir Samir Narad, for a superb presentation. Hats off to you, sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you. And to our dear participants, please let me remind you again to share, tag, comment, and mention 5 names of your friends in the comment box. It's now time for our quiz competition. I believe we'll play a short video before we start the quiz competition. You can now go to slido.com. Okay, I can now see names here in our quiz competition. Please type your full name and be careful with capitalization since it will be indicated in your certificate. And only the top 10 participants will be recognized and awarded with a certificate. And once again, don't forget to share, tag, comment, and mention your friend's name in the comment box. We already have 34 participants. 35. Aside from Facebook, it's also live in YouTube. So let's wait a little more so that we can have more participants in the quiz competition. We now have 43 participants. Have 45 participants. Okay, let's now start our quiz competition. The first question, how should you dress for an interview? Suit and tie or depends on the job? Okay. The correct answer is depends on the job. 43% got the correct answer. Okay. So we now have the second question. How are the biography and the interview different? How are the biography and the interview different? The biography has facts and interview has exaggerations. The biography is written by David, the interview by the report. Choose your answer. %72% got the correct answer. The biography has facts, the interview has exaggerations. It's I think it's Miss Lason Munyandi who's leading. Let's now have the third question. Crack in the skin. Crack in the skin. Is it fissure or ulcer? Five seconds. Okay, the correct answer is fissure, and 83% get the correct answer. Same names. And the second one is Miss Ginaline Resurrection, followed by Leia Facunya. Let's now have the next question. How much should you practice? How much should you practice? As much as you need or once? Okay, and 100% got the correct answer. That's right. As much as you need. Very good. Great answer, participants. Next question. What is the term for interview questions that help patients express how they are feeling? What is the term for interview questions that help patients express how they are feeling? Therapeutic communication or sympathy? Okay, and the correct answer is therapeutic communication. Let's see the names in the letter board. Miss Lasson. Oh, now it's Miss Ginaline, then followed by Miss Lasson, Miss Leia, then Emily, and number 5, Miss Ginaline Villar. Let's have the next question. How many bones are in the cranium? How many bones are in the cranium? 8 or 9? And the correct answer is, let's see if you'll get it. That's right, 8. And 85% get the correct answer. Will there be changes in the leaderboard? Okay. Wow. First one is Miss Junaline, second Miss Lasson, third Leia, fourth Emily, and fifth Ginaline. Oh, Villar. I think two gadgets, probably. Next question. How often should a professional skin analysis be performed? How often should a professional skin analysis be performed? Before and after each cleansing step, or only at the first visit? Okay, and time's up. The correct answer is before and after each cleansing step. We'll now have the 8th question. Oh, there are changes in the names. 8th question. How often should you check vitals on an unstable patient? How often should you check vitals on an unstable patient? Every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes? And the correct answer is every 5 minutes. 75% get it correctly. Number 9. How often should a professional skin analysis be performed? How often should a professional skin analysis be performed? Every 6 months at a minimum, or before and after each cleansing step? Let's see the question. Okay. How often should a professional skin analysis be performed? I think we're having a glitch. Okay, the correct answer is before and after each cleansing step. We're nearing the last part of the quiz competition. Miss Leia stopping the score, then followed by Miss Ginaline and Emmeline, and Ginaline again, and number 5 is Miss Lason Munyandi. Okay, number 10. You should crack jokes to lighten the serious mood. You should crack jokes to lighten the serious mood. True or false? You should crack jokes to lighten the serious mood. Okay, the correct answer is false. And 15% get the correct answer. Congratulations, Miss Leia Facunla. And as I've said earlier, top 10 participants will be given a certificate. The top 10 are, it's now shown in the screen, though I can't read it clearly. All right. It's up to Miss, I think number 10 is Miss Evelyn. I'm going up. 9, Amelia. 8, and dito, I'm sorry, dear participants, I really just can't read it clearly. It's very small from my end. But again, congratulations to all the participants, and most especially to our winners for tonight. You all did a great job. Can you please tap your shoulder and tell yourself, well done, and say your name. Like, well done, Risha. You all did a great job, a wonderful job, participants. Congratulations. Once again, participants, don't forget to like, share, and comment 5 names of your friends in the comment box. Okay, let's now go to another exciting part of tonight's webinar. It's our question and answer. And I am encouraging our dear participants to type your question in the comment box. We will play a video and then we'll proceed with the question and answer. We're now in our question and answer. But before we proceed, let me remind everyone, because I've seen questions about the e-certificates, it will be given at the end of the program. Our first question. Good evening to Sir Samir. During interview, which is more ideal to ask? Objective type or practical questions? If so, why most of the applicants failed during the interview?
Okay, so basically over here, you are going
Yes,
to be in
sir.
the interview panel. I guess the person is going to be the interview panel.
Probably, sir.
Yeah. So I would say it all depends upon what is your requirement, what is the end objective you need to achieve. But always go for the
That's right.
elaborative kind of answers, because you can get a depth of that person, the way that person is speaking and all. because most of the objective kind of questions people cover in the aptitude test at the start, kind of written test people take. So in the written test they cover all this objective kind of thing. And interview, the personal interview, is all about lengthy questions, or I would say subjective questions, where they understand the depth of the thinking process of that participant.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Let's have the next question. And I think the question is answered clearly. Participants, you can type your question in the comment box. This is the best time to clarify all the things that you want to clarify. If you have questions, you're free to ask and type it in the chat box. Okay. Second question. What you will do if you did all your best just to pass the job interview? You know you are qualified and you have the skills, but because of Padrino system, somebody else gets the job you are applying for. Padrino system here in the Philippines.
So
We're
what is
talking
that?
about, yeah,
Is
we're
it regarding
talking about,
reservation? Is it regarding
yes,
reservation?
it's a, it's having a relationship. Sometimes there's a distant relative
Okay,
interviewing or
okay.
part of the
So you can
company
see
already.
influence. So you can see
Yes,
influence.
yes,
See,
that's right.
I would say, in case you miss out on that job, you need one more job. As simple as that. So there is no point in breaking your head, in going
Going back.
against them, thinking, yeah, going back, thinking too much. There is no point. You go for some best jobs. There are so many amazing job opportunities available. And as I told in the first slide only, that you need only one job. Go for the next. There is no point breaking
Yeah,
your head on that. Just chill, prepare for something best. And let me
yeah.
remind you one powerful quote, very amazing quote. I really love this quote. Be so awesome that they can't ignore you. Let me repeat. Be so awesome that they can't ignore you. They just can't
Be
afford
so
to ignore you.
awesome that they
Be
can't
awesome.
ignore you.
That's it. This is how you can beat the competition. You can beat any kind of politics or any kind of stuff. Even your
Yeah,
enemy
and
should love you. That kind of awesomeness you should develop within yourself.
it's probably just a setback in your life, but you have to move forward, right, sir? Look for
Absolutely.
another
Bounce,
job.
bounce back. There are so many great opportunities. And always remember that whenever you are not getting something, something great is going to happen in your life.
I believe in that.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. The next question we have here: how to overcome fear during an interview? From Miss Evelyn Waperi. How to
Okay.
overcome fear during an interview?
Just enjoy. Interview is an advertisement. You are selling yourself. Be enthusiastic. And there are so many techniques I shared actually. If you seen the complete session, you can watch it again. By God's grace, the recording is available on YouTube and the Facebook also. You can check it out. Basically, you need to believe in yourself. This is the crux. This is the crux.
Yes.
And for that, the visualization technique, affirmation technique can help you a lot. And as you prepared for the interview, as you go for the interview, have the careless approach. When you have the careless approach, I'm saying careless about the result. Just be careful about your performance, and just be yourself, enjoy the process, give your best, because whatever you are supposed to express in those 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Even if you put your heart and soul, you cannot change yourself in those 10 minutes. And if you do that, you're going to fake yourself, and it is not going to help you. So there's so many tools and strategies which I already shared. But again, I just want to tell you, read the book Power of a Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. It can help you to have the winning mindset, and you will understand how to use your mind to for the grand success.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's right. Know your value. Smile, relax, and know your value.
Amazing. Absolutely.
Let's have the next question. The next question is, we have very few questions. I think because the discussion was very clear. Okay, we have another one here coming from JS. Good evening, sir and mom. How to answer the strength and weaknesses of ourselves during interview time. Strength and weaknesses of
Yeah.
yourself.
See, you can use, there are so many tools I already shared. Again, I will share the same answer. You can talk to your friends, you can talk to your relatives, you can talk to your ex bosses, your colleagues, in case you did job earlier, and try to understand what kind of great qualities you have. Because most of the time, we take our God gifted potentials for granted. We don't take it seriously. We take it for granted. We neglect it. We end up comparing ourselves with some other people, and we keep on forgetting our gifts. So those people can help you understand. Or else, as I told you, you can go for some psychometric test. From that also you'll understand your powers. You can go for some aptitude test. From that also you can understand yourself much more better. And if you want to go for some unique tools, you can use tool like astrology. See, the month in which you are born, suppose you are born in the month of December, from 21st of November to 21st of December. So that is the span of Sagittarius people. So if you go on Google and check out the qualities of Sagittarius people, you will say, wow, this is what I am. This is exactly what I this is going to be a response. Maybe if you want to go in a depth, check out the number. Suppose you're born on the 7th of December. Okay, if you're born on 7th of December, you go on the YouTube and check out what are the qualities of the seventh born. Again, you will get, I mean, you will go, wow, this is insane. How come it is so accurate? This is what I am. This is why I do what I do. And from that you will understand yourself really, really well. I did that. I did it for myself. Let me tell you, I did it for myself. I did it for thousands of people, and they are really happy. The moment you start loving yourself with your strengths, moment you start accepting yourself with your weakness, then only you're going to be really confident. And
Yeah.
share yourself in the interview. And in tell me something about yourself. Always try to avoid sharing your weaknesses, because you're doing the advertisement. Suppose I'm doing advertisement of this mobile, then I'm never ever going to share the weaknesses of this mobile. I will share all the strengths. In case they ask me the weakness, I will share weakness in a such a smart way that weakness becomes strength. This is what you need to do. But as far as possible, do not share your weakness. Do not degrade yourself unnecessarily. If they are stressing what is your weakness, what is your weakness, connect it in such a way that it will be beneficial for them.
Yes. You will not share your weakness, but you have to identify your weaknesses and find ways for you to improve yourself. And
Absolutely.
I'd like to share the 24 character strengths by Dr. Martin Seligman and Dr.
Wow.
Neil Mayerson. So
Yeah.
it's a character strength evaluation. You can find it in YouTube, rather in Google. Search it in
Yeah.
Google. In Google, there are questions, and then you answer the questions. And when you finish answering the questions, you'll be able to see what are your strengths and your
Absolutely.
weaknesses, and then find ways how you can improve that, and look at your strengths. How do you think these strengths will be, how will it be used as your selling point for you to
Absolutely.
really get that job?
Absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes it may happen. Sometimes it may happen that uh, from specifically from the numbers or maybe from the astrology part, you may be told these are your strengths, but you may not believe
Yeah.
that. But I would
Yes.
say just give it a try. Just give it a
Yes.
try. Then you will realize, oh my God, this is my strength, and I have been considering it is my weakness. So you can convert your weakness into your strengths
Yeah.
very easily once you start knowing yourself. See, you can go for the ma'am said there is some test. There are so many such different tests, questionnaires, aptitude tests, psychometric tests. From that also you
Yeah.
can understand yourself better.
Yes, it's actually a very wide topic.
Yeah,
That's right, sir. Because it's more about knowing yourself first for you to identify
yeah,
your weaknesses and strengths. So it's a very lengthy topic. But I guess we're Mr. Narad is able to answer your question. Now let's have the next question by Miss Mary Juliet de la Torre Basan. What you will do if all the jobs that you tried to apply for rejected you? For example, 100 jobs and you start losing hope and confidence in yourself.
be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Even if you are getting 100 no's, be honest with yourself and try to understand what you are lacking. What you are
Yeah.
lacking. Because it is really important. If you are trying to run away, some people, they understand what they are lacking, but they are not having enough courage to accept. So what are their shortcomings? So be honest with yourself, accept your
Upgrade.
shortcomings, then only you can improve. See, improvement is possible only when you accept something. In case you're doing
Yes.
some mistake, have a big heart, accept it. Work hard on yourself. This is what I can say. Work hard on yourself. Do not ever
That's
give up.
right.
As long as you're alive, you can bounce back. As long as you're alive. So 100 jobs doesn't matter. You can bounce back one more time. Maybe one not one job is going to be a really awesome job. So go for that, my dear friend, and do not lose hope. Whichever tools and strategies which I told in today's session, please watch this session again in case you miss some part because of internet connection or something. Please watch it properly, make your notes, and start following the system. You'll definitely crack that job, that interview.
Yeah, and may I add to that, evaluate yourself.
Absolutely.
Evaluate, look at what happened and how are you going to improve on that. So what points should you need to take note of and how will you be better in the next interview? And probably in the 101 interview, you will be able to get it.
Absolutely. See, most of the time, what people do, they do the positive thinking. Please understand, in earlier
Well,
session, I talked about the toxic positivity. Suppose you are aware this is the weakness I have, this is the shortcoming I have. If you realize that, then please face it.
yeah,
Do not try to run away from it under the bracket of positive thinking. I am
that's right.
always thinking positive, positive. But if in the positive thinking bracket, if you are neglecting the areas you need to improve upon, and if you keep on repeating the same mistakes, then you're not going to crack that job interview or you're not going to get that success. Why? Because in spite of getting the enough signals, you are repeating the same mistakes. You're not accepting your challenges. You're not working on yourself. Then positive thinking and all this stuff is not going to help. So be honest with yourself and work really hard on your shortcomings and love yourself for the strengths. You have amazing strengths, and with those strengths you can crack that interview.
That's right. Do we have more questions? Okay. So I think we're done with the question and answer part. Thank you so much. Really, we really thank you tonight, Engineer Samir Narad. It's a very insightful night. Dear knowledge seeker, I would like to thank you all for attending tonight's session. I'm sure you learned something new and are now thinking of ways to implement it in both personal and professional life. So please leave a review or a recommendation on our page. This will help our institution to be better and make it more beneficial to all. You can collect your e-certificate from our website www.eduigp.com. And please spread the information with your friends to help us grow our community of knowledge seekers. We hope to see you all again in our next webinar. Once again, thank you to our speaker, Engineer Samir Narad, and to our active participants. Stay happy, stay safe, stay motivated, ignite your passion, and always feed your skills. So don't forget to collect your e-certificate, from our website, www.eduigp.com. The code is IGP3295. I will repeat, the code is IGP3295. Go to www.eduigp.com. So let's all brave the pandemic with a smile and warm positivity. I am your host for tonight, Risha S. Digo, signing off. Goodbye.